What's up everyone? Welcome to our channel, and today we're gonna discuss about top 10 little known facts about colors that you might not know. You might be aware of only those 7 colors, but here I am to tell you what exists beyond those 7 colors. Humans are surrounded by colors in both natural and manufactured environment. Sometimes color can vividly stand out, and other times they may fade into the background. It can be easy to take color for granted without thinking much about its full impact or how it even works. So here are 10 tidbits about color that you might not know. But if you like the video, just make sure you like it down below and subscribe to our channel. I know you guys are awesome, you will do it. And yes, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Moving on to the fact number 1, 10 million colors. If someone had asked you how many colors exist, what would you say? Well, it turns out that the human eye can usually see up to 10 million colors. A lot of colors, right? This is due to millions of special cones in the eye which are able to detect pigments. Sometimes certain cones might malfunction and this causes color blindness. Other times, a person may have tetrachromacy, which means they have an extra type of cone and can see up to 100 million colors. However, just because we can see all of these colors doesn't necessarily mean that we have names for all of them. Pantone currently has 2,678 named colors in their graphics design collection, while Crayola has just 120 different crayon colors. Either way, that's still a lot of colors. Fact number 2. The impossible colors. Clearly, there are an astonishing amount of colors visible to the human eye. But what about the colors that are not visible? The impossible or forbidden colors are theorized to be a blue-yellow mix and a red-green mix that human eye cannot see. In the eye, there are neurons that are activated upon seeing red or yellow. However, the absence of red or yellow indicates that the green or blue is present, similar to the light switch. They cannot be both on and off at the same time, therefore cannot see both red and green or blue and yellow in the same space. Essentially, red and green cancel each other out, while blue and yellow cancel each other out. In 1983, two scientists, Hewitt Crane and Thomas Piantanida, sought to do impossible and find a way to view these forbidden colors using eye tracking technology. They held red, green, and blue-yellow strip papers steady in the front of volunteers' eyes. The volunteers stated that the lines between each color began to fade away as the new color merged into one new color. Apparently, these new colors were so unique that the volunteers were unable to even name them or describe them. Fact number 3. Cultural color differences. Although there are so many hues, tints, and shades, people can usually differentiate and categorize them. Scarlet is a shade of red, blue, and green are both cool colors. However, some cultures have other ways of describing colors if they describe them at all. In 1970s, researchers Paul Kay and Brent Berlin collaborated with missionaries from the Summer Institute of Linguistics to gather data on color vocabulary across the world. These missionaries would show color chips to people in the tribal communities and ask them to describe each color. In some cases, such as Kandoshi language, the community members did not have specific names for each color. Instead, they might describe a yellow chip as a ciaro, which refers to a yellow-colored bird. Even more interesting is that they did not differentiate colors in the same manner as the Western ROYGBIV model or Vibgyor model. For instance, they used the same word kawabana to describe all hues between green and purple. In English, green, blue, and purple are considered separate categories, with even more words to describe the many shades of each. Fact number 4. The fruit came first. Even in English, the vocabulary and categorization of color has changed over time. Many people probably believe that the citrus fruit was named orange due to its vibrant color, but it was actually the way round. Until the late 15th century, the color orange did not have its own name. Instead, it was simply referred as yellowish red or a color between red and yellow. When traders began to bring oranges to Europe from Asia, the brightly colored fruit helped establish orange as its own color. Originally, the fruit was named naranga in Sanskrit, and this became naranj in French, which then became orange in English. Oranges became a descriptor for other items that shared their bright hue. One might say a necklace the color of orange, or an orange colored leaf. For example, eventually the word orange took on a second definition and became the name of that yellowish color. Moving on to the fact number 5, most popular color. How many times has someone asked you your favorite color? Even online quizzes often post this question. Everyone has their own favorite, and sometimes that favorite can change over time. So it may be interesting to learn that overall, one color seems to stand out as the most favorite: blue. Even as early as 1941, studies have found shades of blue to be preferred over all other colors. And that hasn't changed in more recent studies either. Back in 2011, Scott Design conducted 2 surveys to find the most and least popular color. Blue was the most popular with 27% of vote, while green came in second with 18% of vote. At the same time, brown won for the least favorite color. Only 3.5% of people stated that the blue was their least favorite color. Then, in 2017, the paper company G.F. Smith launched an online poll that allowed participants to select their favorite hue. After 30,000 people from 100 countries cast their votes, the winning color was announced to be a shade of teal, now named Mars green. While it is named green, there has been debate about whether it is truly a shade of green or a shade of blue, as it definitely contains hints of both. Regardless, it is clear that the blue and green are very well liked colors. Fact number 6. Fear of colors. Phobias are known to be strong, irrational fears that people may feel towards specific triggers. Common phobias include arachnophobia, fear of spiders, acrophobia, fear of heights, and claustrophobia, fear of enclosed spaces, but many other unusual phobias exist as well, such as chromophobia. Chromophobia is a fear of colors, and there are also specific phobias for specific colors. For example, one is xanthophobia, the fear of color yellow. Similar to the other phobias, chromophobia can cause extreme anxiety, panic attacks, irregular heartbeat, and nausea. Causes for this strange fear are thought to include PTSD or associating a certain color with something extremely unpleasant. Fact number 7. No magenta in the rainbow. The rainbow is often used to represent the bold spectrum of visible light, but magenta does not usually occur in the rainbow. In simplest terms, the rainbow consists of red, yellow, orange, green, blue, indigo, and violet. And however, the magenta would be somewhere between the colors red and violet in the ends of the spectrum. Fact number 7. Color psychology. It's obvious how color affects our sense of vision, but may be less apparent that can be also have profound subconscious effect as well. Color psychology is the study of how colors affect a person's emotions, thoughts, and even behavior. Branding is a field in which color psychology is often used. Businesses use specific colors to influence consumers. For instance, red and yellow can actually stimulate a person's appetite and cause them to feel hungry. It's not a coincidence that many food chains have incorporated these colors into their logos. Fact number 8. Color symbolism. While color can have psychological subconscious effect on us, such as memory retention, color also have specific symbolic meanings. Some symbolism is obvious, red means stop, whereas other meanings are less relevant to everyday life. Blue can symbolize trust and loyalty. Symbolism also varies greatly across different cultures. In Western culture, white often represents innocence, peace, and purity, and is often used in weddings. However, in China, white is associated with death and often worn to funerals. Fact number 10. Color of the year. One fun color fact is that every year Pantone picks a specific hue to be color of the year. This tradition began in 2000 with the color cerulean blue, and every year since then had its own unique color. For 2020, that color is a shade of blue called classic blue. The executive director of Pantone describes the shade as imbued with a deep resonance. And that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please make sure you like down below and subscribe to our channel, and see you in the next video. Peace out.